Okay, today we're going to talk about ER-IR verb conjugation. And we've talked about AR verb conjugation and some just plain irregular verbs like ser and tener was a little funny. And we learned ear, voy, vas, va, vamos, van. Today we're going to talk about verbs that end in ER and IR. Before we do that, let's talk about AR verb conjugation. If I gave you a verb like hablar, how do I conjugate it? Hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, and hablan. Good. We dropped off the AR ending. Okay, we took the infinitive, dropped off the ending, and then we added o, as, a, amos, on. Okay, everybody remembers doing this? Okay, the key is to remember to drop off the AR ending. And when we do ER-IR verbs, it's going to be the same type of format. All right, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, if you have a verb that ends in ER, let's say comer, for example, ends in ER. Take that infinitive, drop the ER ending, and where we had A's, we're going to put E's. O, es, a, amos, in. Okay, so you need to write this box down. ER verb endings are o, es, a, amos, in. Just like we had o, as, a, amos, on. Verbs that end in ER, o, es, a, amos, in. Okay. What's that?
Changes into como.
Yes, it does come, like comer would be como. What's the difference between como, I eat, and the question word como? The accent. Yep. The question word has an accent, so that's why accents are so important. Todos repitan. O. Es. A. Amos. In. O. Es. A. Amos. In. Rápido. O, es, a, amos, in.
O, es, a, amos, in.
Okay, amos in. Remember that E has sort of an A sound to it. O, es, a, amos in. You okay with this so far?
Yeah.
Let's look at verbs that end in IR. IR verbs like abrir. You're going to take off the IR ending, and then look, the endings are just like the ER endings, except the nosotros form has an I in it instead of an E. It is emos instead of amos. So if you don't want to write the box all over again, you could just draw a slash next to the nosotros, amos, and add emos, and that's the ER and IR endings. They're the same endings, except the nosotros form is different. It's amos and emos. They alternate depending if it ends in. Why wouldn't ear follow that? It's just been labeled a irregular verb because this kind of sounds funny to say o as a verb in like the yo form. Actually, the word o by itself is the word or. So ear has to have its own special conjugation. Okay. So todos repitan. O. Es. A. Emos. In. O. Es. A. Emos. In. Rápido. O. Es. A. Emos. In.
O, es, a, amos, in.
Excellent. All right. Let me show you some examples. Here's the verb comer and the verb abrir. So we're going to take off the ER ending and we add the O. Como. Then comes. Then come. Comemos. It's an ER verb, so it has the E ending in amos. And then comen. Abrir, same endings except the nosotros form. Drop off the IR ending. That's what a lot of people forget to do is drop that ending off. It can't be abriro. It's abro. Then abres. Abre. Abrimos. Abre. Todos repitan. Como. Comes.
Comes.
Come. Comemos.
Comemos.
Comen. Abro. Abres.
Abres.
Abre.
Abre.
Abrimos.
Abrimos.
Abren.
Abren.
Excelente. Okay. I'm going to show you some examples. I want you to work on these, and in about 5 minutes, we will go over them. I am going to walk around and peek over your shoulders to see how you do. Oh, hold on a second. Before I do those examples, I forgot about this. This is a special verb, ver. Okay, normally if you drop the normal er ending and added them on, the yo form would be vo, but it kind of loses the sound of ver with the e. So that what they do in the yo form of ver is they make it veo. So that's a special verb you need to know. But then after veo, it goes back to being normal. You drop off the er ending, and then you add es, a, amos, en. Okay, just the yo form is irregular. Kind of like how tener has to be tango with a G. It makes me want to make it sound right. Okay? So veo, ves, ve, vemos, ven. Okay, now I'm going to show you your examples. There's the first one I'm going to do for you, and then you can do the next 5. I give you mis amigos y yo, and then abrir. So because it's my friends and I, it's the we form. So it's abrimos with the I. Don't forget to drop off the IR ending or the ER ending on the others. Okay, about 5 minutes. I'm going to come around, peek at them. We'll share answers, and we'll be done with their class for today. Okay.